Okay, I'm back with the second part. What I want to do is show you the Go Cube, excuse me, the Go Cube Mix and Match. This is the 8-inch. The Mix and Match Go Cubes come in, I believe it's sizes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. This size 8 Mix and Match Go Cube block came with my Accuquilt Go cutter as a bundle, and I also got a Ready Set Go pattern and idea booklet that came with it, and it has all kinds of pattern and instructions on how to make various quilts, as well as this quilt in a day Go Cube Mix and Match block quilts. And this says 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So maybe the 2 and 4 is not correct. It says 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12 blocks. So wanted to get that correct. You can get the Mix and Match Go Cube in sizes 6 inches, 8 inches, 9 inch, 10 inch, and 12 inch. And they also have companion blocks that you can get with it as well, and each one of these you can get 72 patterns out of it. So let me open it up, take this off, it just slides off, and it will show you what I have. These are the 8 dies that came with this block. So those are the ones that I can use to cut. And you have the Go Square 4.5 inches, which finishes a 4-inch block. Then number 2 is a Go Square 2.5 inch blocks. Number 3 is your half square triangle 4-inch blocks. Then you have your Go Square quarter square triangle. And then you have the Go Square half triangle 2-inch, Go Square on point, which is 3 1/4 inch, Go parallelogram 45 inch, which 45 degrees rather, which is a 2 3/4 inch by 3 1/2 inch sides. And then you have your Go rectangle, which is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2 inches, which finishes to a 2 and a 4. Don't expect for you to remember any of that, but it's on here to tell you what you have gotten in this cube. So this is how it comes, and then you can pull it out and have all your stuff, so you can store it here. Now this is cracked, so I'm going to have to tape it or something to keep it, because I want to keep my storage. I don't want to discard it. And so when you pull this out, this will be blocks 1 through 4. This is blocks 1 through 4. Then the next one will be 5 through 8. So the first one, and it tells you exactly what it is. Oh God. Let's put it down. So when I pull it out, you have a die cut chart, and it tells you exactly what it is. So this is going to cut 2 4 1/2 inch squares. And when you sew it or finish it using your 1/4 inch seams, you'll have a 4-inch finish, which equals 1/8 of a yard. So each one of these is 1/8 of a yard that you need. Maybe that's what this is for. I don't know. But I'm going to use it to get this plastic off of here. I have yet to figure out what this thing here is for, but I know what I'm going to use it for right now. Excuse my voice, I'm so sorry. Get this plastic off. And like I said, it comes with a card that tells you And it's instructions. It tells you how to put your blocks together and everything. Each one of these comes with a card. So this is what the die looks like. And it has a little slant to it. That's done on purpose. That's the way it's going to cut. And you have your blade that goes around there. So your fabric is going to sit on here, just on the outside of this. And then you will have to put your mat on it. And speaking of mat, when you go to the last one, it has pattern book and mat, cutting mat. So I have a pattern book that came with it for this particular block side. All of the blocks that are here, 1 through 4, I can use them to make all of these different quilts and designs that's in this book. So it gives you a lot of help, and it again, it shows you what it looks like. And then you have your individual mat. So what that means, I can use this die, put my fabric on it, put my mat on it, and then run it through my Go Big. This will work in all of your dies that you buy from Accuquilt, except for the larger ones, like your 10 and 12. I believe it's your 9, 10, and 12, or maybe just the 10 and 12. Will fit in your Go Me, the little one. It used to be called Go Baby, now it's Go Me. It will fit in that one, or it'll fit in this one, or of course it'll fit in the big one. So that makes it interchangeable. But you can either do them like one individually, or you can do the ones that I showed you earlier, where you have your half square triangles, and these look like they might be 2.5 inches or something, but they're your half square triangles. And then this one looks like it's the same size as same size as this one. So I think you got kind of a bonus here that came with it. So this is just extra, and I think it's a bonus that you got because of the block. I already have these, so I got it twice. So that would be this one, and then you use, of course, the mat for all of these. So you have this one, the next one is going to be called the Old Maid Puzzle Pattern. And let me open this up. The Old Maid Puzzle Pattern. Now I'm going to have fun cutting out all of these different dies for all of these different patterns at some point in life. You have enough dies that come with this bundle where you really don't have to buy any more dies for a minute, unless you want specialty dies like the mitten, the oven mitten, or the cozy cup, or some of the appliques that they have, and all of that. But as far as cutting out blocks for your quilt, you have what you need, because this is looks like 4 2.5 inch squares. So you got 4 2.5 inch squares on this one, and then you also have instructions showing you how you can use this. And okay, these are your half square triangles, which is what I'm going to be using first, because I do want to make a quilt using half square triangles. I think they are so cute. And I'll show you how you put that together to make it quick and easy. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that shows you how to use your Accuquilt. So these are your half square triangles, and the dog ears have been cut, so you don't have to do any of that trimming. When you use this, you just put it on here, and you're going to use your opposing colors when you put it on here. So once it cuts, you're going to have your contrasting colors, if that's what you're planning on doing, already cut, and all you got to do is sew them up. So I will be using this. This is going to be the first thing that I cut, I'm pretty sure of. And then we have now remember, this came with the bundle, with the machine. I didn't necessarily pick this one out. If you buy from a dealer or what have you, might be able to pick out whatever size Go Cube you want, but the 8-inch came with this bundle. All of them are the same as far as what you get in the cube. All of these dies are the same regardless of what size. The only difference is the size that you get. So these are called, what are these called? These are your quarter square triangles. So these are your quarter square. The other one was half square triangles. These are your quarter square triangles because obviously it's 4. So that's what you get. So you get a square, you get the 4 squares or the 2.5 inch, then you get the 4-inch half square, 4-inch quarter square. So all of these equal 4 inches when you put them together, and that's why it's called an 8-inch block, because once you put them together, your block is going to be a total of 8 inches. So there we go with the first part. Let me put all of these back. Now I'm going to put this back in here in my box. Gotta fix my box. Put this pattern book back in here. Put my mat back in here. Because I want to keep my box, my block box. I don't want that to mess up. It is cardboard, so it's easy to come apart, and like, I don't know if you can tell, but mine is coming apart. I have no idea, so I'm going to have to secure that with some nice tape and everything to make sure that that stays in place. So now, excuse my back, you guys. Now I'm going to show you blocks 5, 6, 7, and 8. Blocks 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is what you have. You have a half square. You have a 5-inch, half-inch. You have a half square triangle. You have square on point, parallelogram, and a rectangle. So looks like you get another triangle, half square triangle. So let's see what the difference is. Okay, it's tiny. That's your 2.5-inch, half-inch square triangle that you can get. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. It's 2 inches. And of course you get an instruction card with that. That's number 5. Number 6. And this is the unboxing, so that's why I'm taking it all out, because this is my first time. So you're watching me unbox my stuff. As you can see, I had not taken it out. I got it just before Christmas and I have not used it, have not taken it out or anything. I wanted to do it as a video, as an unboxing, so you guys can see me. And this is a 3 1/4 inch square. That's what this is. I don't know what this thing here is for. I have no clue what this is for. But I'm using it to get this plastic off. But I don't want to cut my mat or anything like that. So I'm trying to be careful. This is a parallelogram. That's like a diamond. And you can use your 2 1/2 inch strip cutting die to cut these out as well. So that's what this is, and this will be a 2 3/4 by 3 1/2 parallelogram to cut out. It's a 45-degree angle, and with the 2 1/2 inch strip you can do 45 degree, you can do 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree with that particular cutting die. So like I said, I got a lot of stuff where I can do a lot. And I know you guys are wondering, well, how much did it cost? I don't want to tell you exactly how much it costs because it just depends upon if it's on sale, where you're getting it from, or whatever. But I will tell you that this particular bundle was $500 plus. Let's put it that way. So I'm not going to tell you exactly how much because price does vary. But I do want to let you know that it ain't cheap. And this is going to be the rectangle. So this is, it will be 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. When you cut it out and finish it, it's going to be a 2 by 4 square. So that's what number 8 is. So you have 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is what it cuts out. So as you can see, there's a lot of cutting you can do with these dies. And from what I read, you can get 72 different designs out of each block here. So 4 of these, I think it's like 4 times 72 is what they were saying, whatever that comes up to be, 200 and some odd, whatever, 240 some odd, whatever. So you get so many different designs and patterns and everything. And with this particular booklet, you have so many different projects in here, and it shows you step by step by step by step how to make it. Also, when you register your cutting machine, you will have access to more designs online, as well as discount coupons and what have you, where you can buy other dies, and they keep up with what you already have when you register it. So when you are ready to buy another die, then it will tell you whether or not you have it or not, and make suggestions as to what else you may or may not need. And again, you get discounts and coupons and what have you. The other thing is you can trade up. Once you have this machine, or whatever machine, if you start off with the Go Me and you want to go to the Go, or you got the Go and you want to go to the Go Big, then you can trade it in and get credit for what you've spent. I don't know if it's 100% credit or not, I don't remember, but you can get credit. I'll come back and let you know this later once I get it registered and everything, what the real credit is, but you can get credit towards the next one, which I thought was also a good deal. So you're not losing any money, because if I decide to get the Go Big, which happens to be the electronic one, and I can go all the way up to 10 and 12 inch blocks, then I think I can do a 10-inch block on this one, but I can't do the 12-inch block on it. But regardless, if I want to go big and use the electronic one where you don't have to crank it, you just push the button and it runs through, then I can trade it in, get credit, and then don't have to pay the full 600 plus whatever it may be for the next one up, which that is a price for the bundle. I don't know what it would be if you just bought the machine alone, since you might not need the bundle, unless I get like a 9 cube mix and match, or a 10 or 12 cube mix and match. Then it would make sense to bundle it, because I would be going up in size with the cube and make larger cuts. So that is what I wanted to show you, my unboxing for my Accuquilt. You've seen all of my dies that I got that came with the Accuquilt Go. The Accuquilt Go is the middle one, or called the standard one. You got the Go Me, which is smaller, and it's running on sale usually for $99, so it's a good buy. You can use just about every die with that, except for you can't use the big 2.5 strip because it's not big enough, but they have a 1.5 strip die that you can use with the Go Me. And obviously you can't do the larger blocks because it's not that big. I think you can go up to a 6-inch block, 6 or 10 inch, but you can get a block cube that fits your Go Me, so you'll have access to all the different shapes. It's just the size is what limits you. And so that's an option. And then you step up to the Go, which is what I have, which is what I wanted, because I wanted to make sure that I got the strip, the 2.5 strip cutting mat. And when I was pricing things out separately and everything, it made sense to go with the bundle because I got more for my money. And then of course, if you want to go all the way up to the Go Big, which is the largest one, I think they have a studio one, but I'm not familiar with that, how much it costs or whatever. And so the Go Big is the next one up. I can do that, and like I said, I can do the 12 inches and what have you. The other thing that I found out, which I didn't know, but I was looking at a video of a young lady that was talking about the Accuquilt, and she actually mentioned that you can customize your dies, and you can make contact with their partner, with Accuquilt's partner, and they will actually do a customized die for you, which I thought was really neat. And it wasn't very expensive. The one that she showed that she had customized, because she does bags and she didn't want to have to cut these bag shapes out, she did what is required to make it customized. You got to give it the shape, the dimensions, and all of that. And she said it was like $125 for that die set that she created, and that's right around average for what the dies cost. So I thought that was a pretty neat deal. But anyway, again, I'm not an Accuquilt affiliate. This is my first time buying the Accuquilt. Actually haven't used it yet. Just wanted to do my unboxing, show you what I got. So my next video on Accuquilt will be me actually cutting something out. So I will talk to you later on that. Gotta get it registered and just look at some of the booklets and all that kind of stuff before I actually decide to cut something out, so I can explain how that is done. So I'm going to put this video up first. But if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Hit the notification bell, the like, thumbs, the subscribe button. Comment please. Share with your friends and colleagues. Come back for more. information about AccuQuilt or anything else that I have put on my channel. I do appreciate your support. I am desperately trying to grow my channel. I hit that 2,000 mark like I wanted to. Now I'm trying to reach for the stars to get 5,000 by the end of the year. That is a huge undertaking to go from 2,000 to 5. That means I need at least 3,000 more subscribers within this year, which is definitely possible. I mean, some people get that in a day or a week or a month. So I'm asking for it in the next 12 months. But even more than that, I'm not going to stop at 5,000, but that's my goal. If I reach 10,000, I'm going to be happy, ecstatic, but I definitely want to hit that 5,000 mark by the end of the year. So you guys supported me to hit 2,000. I'm asking you to continue to support me. Reach out to your friends and your colleagues and your neighbors and anybody else that you know that would be interested in the contents that I put out. And follow me, watch me on my live stream every Tuesday night. That is Shirley's Wind Down Tuesday, every night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about some of everything. And then, of course, watch my videos when I put them up. And if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when my lives go up, as well as my regular channel videos, pre-recorded videos. So with that being said, I'm going to say bye for you now and look forward to the next AccuQuilt video where I actually cut something out so I can start making my quilt. So I'm going to talk to you later. Bye bye. Take care.